Hey there guys, just wanted to provide a brief tutorial for Loadout Actuator. I'm just going to cover the main panel that sort of governs the primary functionality of the add-on. The sort of concept behind the add-on is that it saves a bunch of virtual loadouts for any frames that you have unlocked. And by default, the main panel is bound to the insert key, so I'm going to go ahead and push that right here. And this is the main window right here. As you can see, you have any unlocked frames listed right here. Any basic like Accord frames are typically hidden, though if you so desire you can right click any of the frames and go to unhide frames to reveal them. Actually just going to get right into it here. I'm going to start by creating just a loadout. It's going to start out blank. As you can see, there are no items in any of the gear slots here. When starting out, I always recommend making a copy of your current loadout so that you don't lose it while you're playing around. So to do that, you left click the loadout tab right up here. Go all the way to copy equipped gear from, and in this case I'm going to copy from the Electron. And now I've got a copy of all the gear that I currently have equipped on my frame, which I can verify by going to the character overview page. You can see that over here. Alright, so now that I got a copy of my main loadout, which I probably should rename, you can do that by left clicking, going to change label. I'm just going to call this default loadout. So I'm going to go ahead and create another loadout here. And this time, I'm actually going to copy it since I want to use my current loadout as a template, or the stuff that I currently have equipped as a template. And so basically now these two are identical, but this will be, I don't know, we'll just call it experimental build. And actually, you'll notice that there's actually a limit to how many characters you can put in there. So I'll just call it experiment for now. Anyway, what you'll notice at the top right corner of each of the item cards is that there's an icon, and that icon represents the frame that currently has it equipped. Obviously, in this case, the Electron has all this gear equipped because that's where I copied it from. I'm going to go ahead and just start choose another gear. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just doing it to sort of demonstrate how this add-on works. I'm going to choose two different gadgets here. I'm also avoiding any gadgets that are equipped by other frames right now. And maybe choose that item there. Put a different glider. Try Rocketeer wings. And there we go. That's my experimental build, which largely shares a lot of the same items from my default loadout over here. And then when I want to go equip it, you quite obviously can click the equip loadout button down here. So you click it on whatever respective loadout you want to equip, and lo and behold, it goes and equips it all. I want to go back to my other loadout, just go over here, equip that. One of the things you can actually do is, by default, everything is level limited, which means it will match, it will show gear that's level appropriate. So in this case, when I go and I click the, a gear slot, it'll show gear that is level 40 or below, because I'm currently level 40. I haven't leveled up this frame since the patch. If I click level limited and deactivate it, gear that's higher level will show up, but I currently have Scrappy aggressively getting rid of greens, and so I haven't gotten any new gear that's above level 40. But if it did exist, it would show up in this window right now. But then the loadout would be invalid. And basically what would happen, it wouldn't be able to equip the item, and so there's no way to actually get by that. The other thing is that you have the ability to apply filters. So if you're looking for gear that has a specific bonus on it, you can go ahead and select it. Like if I want ability recharge, I can click that right here. You can start selecting multiple filters, but you're going to find there are very few items that have Um, you know, the more specific you get, the fewer items are just going to show up. Like, for example, weapon spread rating, ability recharge. Let's see if there's anything that fits the bill. No reactor, no OS, no legs, no arms, no chassis, no head. See, that was a little too specific. And then get rid of that. And then we'll just see what sort of... See, I only have one OS that has... what was that? Ability recharge. I have 3 reactors, 1 set of legs. Oh, gotta say no to that. So that can help you find gear if you're trying to set up gear that for a loadout that's thematic in some way, or if it fits a certain sort of motivation you have. And, if you want a lot of cooldown on one build, or maybe something that's largely weapon based with that reduces weapon spread or something to that effect. So that largely covers the functionality of the Loadout Actuator window, and I'll just do another tutorial handling other major components in the add-on, which includes equipment sharing and the radial menu, but those will be separate. Alright.